Greetings everyone, welcome to commerce classes. Now we are in the middle of the chapter redemption of preference shares, and we all know that we have done these first 2 points, that is issue of preference shares and redemption of preference shares, main provisions. Presently we are working on step-by-step approach to solving practical questions which involve understanding main conditions of redemption, their implications, preparation of notes and journal entries. Now we are working on this step. Now within this step what we are to do is that there are 5 main things that we are to work on. Number 1 is redemption of fully paid preference shares only, because the main provisions of redemption says that we can only redeem fully paid shares. So our first step will be making our shares fully paid and making estimates of our requirements. Now the requirements that we have estimated here, for these requirements sources will be provided through these next 3 points. Once it is done, then we go for the redemption. So these can be specified as our step 1, step 2, step 3, 4 and 5. Step 1 is something that we have done in the previous lecture. So today we will be working on sources of premium on redemption. And when we are working here, I assume that first step is already clear to you. If you have any queries, any doubts, you can see my previous videos and you can ask your queries through the comments. So now let us work on the sources of premium on redemption. Alright, so we are working here on second step. Now sources for premium on redemption. When a company goes for redemption of its preference shares and it pays premium on that, then this premium is a loss to company. Premium on redemption is a loss because you are to pay it. Suppose your preference capital is of 1 lakh rupees and you redeem it at 10% premium, then this premium of 10,000 is a loss. Now this loss must be cancelled right now, that is you need to provide for this loss, then only you can pay this premium. So how do we provide for this? We provide it out of the company's security premium or company's profits or company's reserves, etc. So you can make use of the sources which Companies Act has allowed. So what we shall be doing here is, number 1, we will be calculating premium. Obviously we must have calculated this in the first step. If we have followed first step properly, then we already know at this stage, we know the amount of premium. Now we are to look for the sources. The sources are that you can utilize securities premium which is there with you, that is its available balance, plus if in a question you are going for some issue of shares or debentures, then the premium on this issue will also be available because all premium is put into security premium account. So if our question says that we have issued some shares or debentures, then their premium is also clubbed with the existing balance. So this is the total balance available. Now you are to see that if I am to pay 10,000 rupees of premium, then is this amount sufficient or not? Because if this amount is sufficient, then there is no need to move further. We will simply leave our note here. Suppose your securities premium which was available there with you is say 15,000. You are not going for any fresh issue, there is no premium there, but you have existing balance. So we will say that out of 15,000 we will utilize 15,000 and 5,000 balance will be left. So this is when we have sufficient balance available here. Now if say the balance available is not 15,000, suppose the balance available here is 7,000. So if you have 7,000 balance, it means you will be utilizing 7,000 only, there is no balance left. So we still need 3,000 more because our total requirement is 10,000. So for 3,000 we will move on to the next category, that is capital profits. So if you have say capital profits realized in cash available say 5,000, but how much do you need? You need only 3,000 because out of 10,000, 7,000 is already there in the securities premium. So to match this 10,000, we just need 3,000 more. So we will utilize 3,000 and we are still left with a balance of 2,000. So we'll be giving this note either in a tabular form or we'll simply work on number 1 source this much, number 2 source utilize this much. And if this source is also not sufficient, suppose in your question, say you are not at all having a capital reserve, suppose it is not there, it means we cannot utilize this source. So for 3,000 balance we will look for the surplus and revenue reserve. So suppose you have a surplus balance of 47,000. So out of 47,000 we will utilize 3,000 here and we will be left with a balance of 44,000. So you will have to look for the sources in this order only, and you will write up first of all the amount available. If this is sufficient, amount at any stage is sufficient, use it to write off the premium, and any balance which is there will be left as it is, it will be taken to the balance sheet. If the amount is not sufficient, then we will move on to next source. We will use it to the extent possible. If sufficient amount is there, you will use it, balance will be left, then we won't go here. But if this is not sufficient, then we will move on to third source. Then out of the available balance we will utilize it for our need, and remaining balance will be carried forward for the further working. Now herein, whenever we are utilizing surplus or revenue reserves, there is a unwritten norm that we first use the surplus and then we use the reserves. As a rule, reserves cannot be used unless and until we have some balance in surplus. So we first be utilizing surplus and then we will use the reserves. So this is how we are providing for the sources. So in the first case, complete premium was carried out, or it was arranged from security premium balance. In the second case, it was arranged 7,000 for premium balance, 3,000 from the capital profits. In the third case, it was arranged 7,000 here and 3,000 from the surplus. So depending upon how the sources are being used, we will be passing journal entry. So the journal entry for this will be, see, these are the sources. Suppose out of premium we have used 7,000, there was no capital reserve, we used 3,000 from the surplus. So what will be the journal entry? Now we are to provide for premium on redemption. We are to arrange this, and we are using these sources. We all know that security premium, capital reserves or profits or revenue reserves have credit balance. Okay, so if we draw something from these amounts, then these balances will reduce. So our journal entry will involve securities premium. The sources that we are using, they will be debited. Surplus that we are using will be debited, and we will put this amount in a separate account called premium on redemption of preference shares, 10,000. So we have arranged 10,000. So our journal entry will be whatever sources we are using, to the extent they will be debited, they will be reduced, and amount will be collected in this account, which we will use to pay to the preference shareholders. So at the time of redemption, you will put it into preference shareholders account. You will give it to preference shareholders and you will pay it in cash. Okay, so let us check our knowledge. Now Sucheta has 4,000 10% preference shares of 100 each fully paid, due for redemption at 10% premium. So in our first step, we have already noted that our capital to be redeemed is 4 lakh, our premium to be arranged is 40,000, and our cash requirement is 4,40,000. So presently we are looking for the sources of premium. So we are to arrange premium. So our balances are given. So show sources of premium in the given cases. First case is security premium, capital reserve. So our first source that we are to look for is security premium. So security premium is 25,000. We can utilize it fully because our requirement is 40,000. So total requirement is 40,000. We will put it at some place. Okay, we will use it 25,000. Still we need to 15,000 more. So we will use capital reserve. We can use it 5,000 fully. Okay, so still 30,000 is met. There is a deficiency of 10,000. So 10,000 can be drawn from general reserve and surplus. As a rule, we first use surplus. So you will use 10,000 from surplus, making a total of 40,000. We are to make arrangement for 40,000. We utilized 25,000, 5,000, and remaining balance was met out of surplus. So once we have arranged for these sources, we will be finding security premium is gone, capital reserve is now gone, and in the surplus we are left with 10,000 lesser. Alright. So we'll arrange for this source, we'll prepare a proper working note for this, and the journal entry will be security premium, capital reserve, the sources that we are utilizing, they will all be debited because you are drawing amount from these and you are putting amount in a separate account called premium on redemption of preference shares. So 40,000 will be separated out, which will be paid at the time of redemption. So this is how we prepare a working note and a journal entry is passed. So we are in all these steps we are understanding the provisions, we are understanding working notes as well as the journal entry making. So through these steps our question is being done. Now next case is you have security premium of 75,000 rupees with you. Okay. So if you have securities premium of 75,000 with you, we already know that our requirement is premium on redemption 40,000 rupees. This we already know. So our sources are, since our first source security premium is sufficient, you have 75,000 here, you can use it fully. So you will say that security premium to be used for the purpose is 40,000 and balance left will be 35,000. Alright, out of 75,000, 40 will be used, 35 will be left, and the journal entry for the same will be security premium account debit, because you are using it for 40,000, to premium on redemption of preference shares 40,000, and in the balance sheet later on we will show 35,000 as balance. So no need to go to further sources when first one is sufficient. We have to follow this in order. Now next is we have capital reserve, general reserve and surplus. So in order to match our requirement of premium on redemption is 40,000. So our first source was security premium. Since it was not there, leave it. Next source is capital reserve. So capital reserve balance is 25,000. We will utilize it fully. Okay. Now how much is needed further? You still need 15,000 more, because we need to provide for 40,000 rupees of sources. This is our requirement. We need 15,000 more. So out of general reserve and surplus, we will first be using surplus. So surplus 15,000 will be used and we will meet the requirement. So securities premium is not there. Capital reserve 25,000 will be used. Surplus account debit 15,000, and we will put the amount in premium on redemption of preference shares 40,000 rupees. So we will put it in this account. All right. And after this, since we are to make balance sheets also, we need the balances at some other places also. So after this, we will simply note in our question, capital reserve is gone, general reserve no change, surplus is now 15,000 lesser. So your surplus left is 1,05,000, because you might be needing it for some other purposes. Alright, so this is our working note regarding the premium. Now taking up another question, okay, to see how we can utilize the available sources for arranging premium on redemption. Parul Limited has 5,000 10% preference shares of 100 each due for redemption at 10% premium. In the very first step, we would have noted that our preference capital to be redeemed is 5 lakh. We are to arrange for premium on redemption. Okay, 10%, that means 50,000, and we will be arranging cash sources for 5,50,000. Right now we are focusing on premium only. This is our working. Now it is decided to issue 30,000 equity shares of 10 each at 11. It means that we will be having 1 rupee premium. So 30,000 security premium we are getting right now. Okay, so we will be utilizing this also. So show premium sources in the following cases. Okay, number 1 is security premium 25,000, capital reserve 5,000, general reserve surplus. Now we know that whenever any adjustment is given, we need to make a note. So if you are issuing 30,000 shares at 1 rupee premium, it means we are getting premium from fresh issue 30,000 rupees. So when you are looking for the sources, we need to look at the adjusted information. So our requirement is 50,000. Okay, now available sources are, number 1 security premium, you can note down here 25,000 plus premium on further issue 55,000. Since this source is sufficient, so we will simply note down here that a security premium will be used fully and balance left will be 5,000. So even after utilizing this source fully for the premium payable on redemption, we will be left with 5,000 of balance. You will use it for 50,000. So your journal entry will be security premium account debit 50,000 our need to premium payable on redemption 50,000. So this is our working for case 1. Now second is security premium is 5,000, capital reserve is this much. Now you see this main question remains the same. So here also we will be having 30,000 premium on fresh issue. Now when we are looking for sources here, our requirement of premium on redemption is 50,000. We are to match up for this. Now our sources are number 1 security premium. Now when we record security premium, we have 5,000 plus fresh issue 35,000. It means in order to match this 50,000, 35,000 of security premium can be used. Now once this is sufficient, we go for the next source. So next is capital reserve. So we'll use it 5,000. Okay, still we are having 40,000, still 10,000 is needed because our total should be 50. We need 50,000 in all. So 10,000 of balance will be met out of free reserves. So we have general reserve and surplus. Our rule is that first use surplus. So you will utilize surplus. So your journal entry for arrangement of premium will be security premium account debit 35,000, capital reserve account debit 5,000, surplus account debit 10,000 to premium payable on redemption of preference shares 50,000. So this is how this 50,000 is arranged. So we will be preparing this working note, we will give this journal entry, and the effect will be security premium is fully utilized, capital reserve is fully utilized, and surplus is reduced by 10,000. So this is how our working will appear. Okay, let us take another. Now we have capital reserve, general reserve, surplus. Okay, now security premium is not given, so that does not mean that we will leave it. We know that we have security premium on fresh issue 30,000 rupees. So you will be using it. So our requirement is still, in the third case, requirement is still 50,000. Okay, security premium in the sources we will be writing no balance but 30,000 generated. So 30,000. Then you have capital reserve. So capital reserve is 25,000 but our need is only 20,000. So we will utilize 20,000 out of balance of 25,000. It is up to us how do we want to show this information for the examination purposes. So you will be utilizing these sources. Your entry will be security premium, capital reserve 30,000, 20,000 to premium on redemption of preference shares 50,000, and effect will be security premium is there and it is gone. Capital reserve is used for 20,000, so 5,000 balance will be left, whereas general reserve and surplus will remain as it is. So I hope you are understanding the sources for providing of premium. Now finally we have last. You can work it on your own also. I'll just explain you without notes. You can prepare notes as per the previous examples. Now you have 30,000 of security premium received at the time of fresh issue. Now when we look at our requirement is same 50,000 because base question is same. So 42,000 is met out of this. We still need 8,000 more. So we will utilize capital reserve fully. So out of 8,000, 5 is met. So what is left now? 3,000 more. So we will use 3,000 out of surplus. So after this adjustment, our security premium will be gone, our capital reserve will be gone, and our surplus will be reduced by 3,000. You can easily see 42,000 here, 5,000 here, and 3,000 from surplus. So your entry will be security premium account debit 42,000, capital reserve account debit 5,000, surplus account debit 3,000 to premium on redemption. So on the similar lines we can pass journal entry and we can see the effect. So I hope the sources of premium are clear to you. The sources are securities premium, both given in the question plus any premium that we are getting during the course of the problem. If you are issuing shares or debentures at premium, that security premium will also be used. Then you have next source, capital reserve. If that is not sufficient, then move on to free reserves. First use surplus and then general reserve. Okay, accordingly you will pass entry. So one entry and one working note for the same. So I hope this is clear to you. So stay learning and practicing, stay smiling. Thank you.